Our world is full of mysteries, but some places defy logic, science, and even common sense. These are locations where strange phenomena occur, where compasses spin wildly, where objects move on their own, or where entire villages vanish without a trace. Scientists have tried to offer explanations, but many of these places remain unsolved enigmas. Could it be a trick of nature, a flaw in our understanding of physics, or something beyond human comprehension? Throughout history, explorers, scientists, and even skeptics have visited these sites, only to leave with more questions than answers. Some of these places are said to be cursed, while others have legends of supernatural forces at play. Despite the technological advancements of modern science, no one has been able to fully explain why these locations behave so strangely. From a door that leads to an eternal inferno to a lake that turns animals to stone, these locations challenge our understanding of reality. Some believe they are evidence of hidden forces, natural or supernatural, that we have yet to comprehend. Others think there may be logical explanations that we just haven't discovered yet. But one thing is certain, these places are as fascinating as they are terrifying. Join us as we explore the most mysterious and terrifying places on Earth that even science can't explain. What's really going on in these locations? Let's dive into the unknown. In the vast deserts of Turkmenistan, there lies a fiery crater that has been burning for over 50 years. Known as the Door to Hell, this massive pit of fire looks like something out of a nightmare. It was originally a natural gas field that collapsed into a sinkhole in 1971 when Soviet engineers accidentally set it ablaze, thinking the fire would burn out in a few weeks. Decades later, the flames still rage, casting an eerie glow visible from miles away. Despite scientific explanations attributing the phenomenon to natural gas reserves fueling the fire, many locals believe the crater is cursed. Legends say it is a gateway to the underworld, where lost souls are trapped in the eternal blaze. Some even claim to have seen strange figures moving within the flames or heard unsettling whispers carried by the desert winds. What makes the Door to Hell even more baffling is that scientists have been unable to extinguish it. Several attempts to smother the flames have failed, and the crater remains as active as ever. The area surrounding it is largely uninhabited, yet wildlife occasionally wanders too close, never to return. Even with modern technology, we still don't fully understand why the fire hasn't burned out or why the ground hasn't collapsed further. Whether it's a freak geological event or something more sinister, the Door to Hell continues to be one of the most inexplicable and terrifying places on Earth. Its origins may be known, but its persistence defies logic, making it a true enigma that science cannot fully explain. In the heart of Tanzania lies Lake Natron, a body of water so deadly that it turns animals into stone. At first glance, the lake's surface looks serene, reflecting the sky like a perfect mirror. But beneath its stillness hides an eerie secret. Any creature that touches its waters is doomed to be preserved in a ghostly, stone-like state. The lake's strange properties come from its extreme alkalinity. With a pH level as high as 10.5, its waters are more caustic than ammonia. The intense heat of the region causes rapid evaporation, leaving behind high concentrations of salt and minerals. These minerals, combined with the lake's chemical makeup, create a process of calcification, coating any living thing that falls into the water in a hard, chalky shell. The result? Perfectly preserved animal remains, eerily lifelike in their final moments. Stranger still, while most creatures cannot survive its harsh conditions, one species thrives, the lesser flamingo. These birds have adapted to the toxic waters, using the lake as their breeding ground. Scientists remain baffled by how they manage to live in such a hostile environment while other animals perish instantly. Some believe their tough skin and specialized feeding habits help them resist the lake's deadly effects. Lake Natron's petrified victims, birds, bats, and even larger animals, remain frozen in time, scattered along its shores like statues in a forgotten graveyard. It is a haunting, otherworldly sight, one that challenges our understanding of nature's delicate balance between life and death. Deep in Death Valley, one of the hottest and most unforgiving places on Earth, a bizarre mystery has baffled scientists for decades. Scattered across the dry lake bed of Racetrack Playa, massive stones, some weighing hundreds of pounds, have been found with long trails behind them, as if they had moved on their own. There are no human footprints, no animal tracks, and no sign of external forces pushing them. Yet these sailing stones seem to defy the laws of physics. For years, theories range from powerful winds to magnetic forces beneath the Earth's crust. Some even believed supernatural entities were at play, moving the rocks silently under the cover of darkness. But in 2014, researchers finally captured the phenomenon in action. It turns out that a rare combination of rain, freezing temperatures, and light winds creates a thin layer of ice that lifts the rocks slightly off the ground. As the ice sheets break apart and melt in the morning sun, even the heaviest stones are slowly pushed across the lake bed. However, not everyone is convinced by this explanation. Some skeptics point out that the conditions required to move the rocks are incredibly rare, yet stones continue to shift even in years with no ice formation. Could there be another unseen force at work? Despite the scientific breakthrough, the sailing stones of Death Valley remain an unsettling reminder of nature's ability to defy our understanding. In the remote and frozen landscape of Antarctica, a chilling sight stands out against the endless white, a waterfall that flows with what looks like fresh blood. Known as blood falls, this eerie phenomenon has puzzled explorers and scientists for over a century. The deep red water spills from the Taylor Glacier, staining the surrounding ice like an open wound. But why does this seemingly lifeless land bleed? For years, people speculated about the origins of the mysterious red liquid. Some believed it was a sign of microbial life hidden beneath the ice, while others thought it was due to red algae thriving in the extreme cold. However, research has revealed the true source. The water comes from a subglacial lake trapped beneath the glacier for over 1 million years. This ancient reservoir is rich in iron, and when the iron-laden water is exposed to oxygen, it undergoes oxidation, just like rusting metal, turning the water blood red. What makes blood falls even more fascinating is that the subglacial lake is home to extremophiles, microorganisms that survive in complete darkness with no oxygen. Studying these life forms gives scientists clues about how life could exist in extreme environments, perhaps even on other planets like Mars or Europa, one of Jupiter's moons. Blood Falls remains one of Earth's most haunting and otherworldly places, proving that even in the coldest, most inhospitable regions, nature finds a way to create something both eerie and extraordinary. Hidden deep within the Amazon rainforest, there lies a river that defies the norms of nature, known as the Siunii-Tempishka, or more commonly the Boiling River. This natural wonder flows at temperatures so high that the water actually boils, reaching up to 200 degrees Fahrenheit, 93 degrees Celsius. It is a remote and mysterious place that has puzzled explorers and scientists alike for centuries. The river stretches over 4 miles, with its steamy waters cascading through the dense jungle landscape. At first glance, the boiling water may seem like an anomaly, especially given that boiling rivers are typically associated with volcanic regions. But this river is located far from any volcanic activity. Instead, it is heated by geothermal activity deep within the Earth's crust. Subterranean hot springs release water into the river, causing the unusual rise in temperature. The river's heat remains constant year-round, with its waters remaining scalding hot even during the Amazon's wet season. Despite its temperature, the river is home to an astonishing variety of plant and animal life. Certain species have adapted to survive in these extreme conditions. Thermophilic microorganisms and specially adapted fish thrive in these scalding waters. Local tribes have also lived in the area for centuries, and their traditions say that the river holds great spiritual significance. According to local beliefs, the river is sacred and has mystical properties that can heal or harm. The boiling river is one of nature's most extraordinary mysteries. It serves as a reminder of the hidden wonders that exist on our planet. Places of natural beauty and danger, power and mystery. Its boiling waters continue to fascinate, and researchers are still trying to uncover all the secrets of this unique location. In a remote region of Venezuela, along the Catatumbo River, a storm unlike any other rages on almost every night of the year. Known as Catatumbo lightning, this natural phenomenon produces the highest concentration of lightning strikes on Earth, with up to 280 flashes per hour and nearly 1.2 million strikes per year. The sky glows in an endless, eerie display of flashing white, blue, and purple, illuminating the night like a haunted battlefield. The science behind Catatumbo lightning is still debated, but experts believe the region's unique geography and climate create the perfect conditions for an eternal storm. Warm, moisture-rich air from Lake Maracaibo collides with cold winds from the Andes Mountains, triggering intense electrical activity in the clouds. The lightning is so powerful that it can be seen from over 250 miles away, acting as a natural lighthouse for sailors navigating the Caribbean. Beyond its scientific mystery, Catatumbo lightning has deep cultural and historical significance. Indigenous tribes believe it is a battle between celestial spirits, while Venezuelans see it as a symbol of resilience. During the colonial era, the lightning even played a role in defending Venezuela, exposing enemy ships attempting to invade under cover of darkness. Despite its raw power, Catatumbo lightning is a fragile wonder. Climate change and deforestation threaten to disrupt this phenomenon, making it an uncertain spectacle for future generations. But for now, the eternal storm continues to light up the skies, a haunting and breathtaking force of nature. Nestled between Poland and Belarus lies one of Europe's last remaining primeval forests, Białowieża Forest. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a place where time seems to stand still, offering a glimpse into what the world might have looked like thousands of years ago. The forest, rich in biodiversity and ancient trees, has been continuously evolving for over 8,000 years. Its towering oak, ash, and pine trees are home to countless species of plants, animals, and insects. The forest's most iconic resident is the European bison, a species that was once on the brink of extinction. Thanks to conservation efforts, Białowieża has become one of the last places where these majestic creatures roam freely in the wild. The bison's presence serves as a reminder of the importance of protecting natural habitats. With around 1,000 bison in the forest, Białowieża has become a sanctuary for the species. Białowieża is not only home to large mammals, but it also harbors an astonishing variety of birds, insects, and fungi. The forest is a living ecosystem, with each organism playing a vital role in maintaining its delicate balance. In fact, the forest is often described as one of the most biodiverse regions in Europe, with species of plants and animals that are found nowhere else on the continent. Its status as a natural haven has drawn environmentalists and scientists from around the globe who seek to study and protect this ancient ecosystem. Despite its protected status, Białowieża Forest faces threats from deforestation and illegal logging, particularly in the Polish portion. Conservation efforts continue to ensure the survival of this invaluable forest, which has become a symbol of the importance of preserving natural ecosystems in a rapidly changing world. As the last primeval forest in Europe, Białowieża stands as a living testament to the wild beauty of nature. In the far reaches of the North Pacific Ocean lies the enigmatic Kuril Islands, an archipelago stretching from Japan to Russia. These islands are located in one of the most remote and isolated regions of the world. The Kurils are rich in natural beauty, with towering cliffs, steaming volcanoes, and pristine shores. Yet, they remain largely untouched by human development. The volcanic nature of the islands has created a rugged and ever-changing landscape. Geologically active, the Kuriles are frequently shaped by earthquakes and eruptions, making them a hotspot for natural phenomena. While the Kuril Islands are often overlooked in mainstream travel destinations, they are home to a diverse range of wildlife. The sea lions, bears, and sea otters that inhabit the shores are just a few of the island's many residents. The islands are also a prime location for migratory birds, who stop off to rest during their long journey across the Pacific. The nutrient-rich waters surrounding the islands are teeming with marine life, making the Kuriles a vital location for both local ecosystems and migratory patterns. The Kuriles are not only of interest to nature lovers, but also to researchers who study their complex ecosystems. Due to their remote location and minimal human interference, the islands provide a unique opportunity to observe ecosystems in their most pristine state. From the towering peaks of volcanic mountains to the deep blue sea teeming with life, the Kuriles offer scientists a living laboratory for studying biodiversity, climate change, and natural evolution. However, the political tension surrounding the Kuriles makes them a controversial region. The territorial dispute between Japan and Russia over the islands has led to both countries claiming sovereignty over the area. This conflict has prevented full access to the islands, limiting the amount of research that can be conducted. Despite these geopolitical challenges, the Kuriles remain one of the last frontiers on Earth, a place where nature thrives in its purest form. As we journey through these mysterious and awe-inspiring locations, it becomes clear that the preservation of our planet's last frontiers is essential for future generations. The landscapes of places like the Białowieża Forest, the Kuril Islands, and the other wild wonders we've explored today are more than just beautiful. They are ecosystems that hold invaluable secrets of biodiversity and life on Earth. These regions are not just refuges for rare and endangered species. They are living laboratories that offer us clues about the past and guidance for the future. However, these natural wonders are fragile. Human intervention, deforestation, and climate change threaten to disrupt their delicate balance. While conservation efforts have made a difference, much more needs to be done to protect these last untouched spaces. Whether it's through preserving forests, curbing illegal logging, or reducing the impact of human activities, our collective action will determine the future of these irreplaceable habitats. As we continue to explore and appreciate these remote corners of the world, we must remember that nature is not just a resource. It is a heritage that we are responsible for safeguarding. Biodiversity is the key to a healthy planet, and every step we take toward preserving these wild frontiers is a step toward a sustainable future for all life. The last frontiers remind us that there is so much more to discover and protect. From the steaming volcanoes of the Kuril Islands to the ancient trees of Białowieża, these places are a testament to the raw power and beauty of the natural world. Let's keep exploring, but also remember our duty to protect these living treasures. After all, we are their stewards, and the future of the planet depends on our actions today.